So, Coach, obviously not ideal to concede a goal that early, but some that can really set some teams in a tailspin. You guys seem to settle pretty quickly and ultimately got that tying goal and came back and got the win. Just, I guess, talk about your team's sort of resilience after giving one up so early.
Yeah, I think we knew coming into the game that Toledo were going to be resilient and difficult to play through. I mean, they're very, very organized from a defensive standpoint, 4-1-4-1 shape. They close the lines vertically, horizontally. So I knew it was going to be difficult to play through. So I think the last thing you want is to concede that early, but I think I said this before when this happened, the first game of the season, right? Almost a carbon copy. It's if you're going to concede, you'd rather have 88 minutes left on the clock than 5. All right, but no, I mean, testament to the goals. I'm incredibly proud of them. This may have rocked us a little bit earlier in the season, and I think it just shows a lot of character from them to just keep pushing, keep playing our game, not give up on the process, the game model, and got the tying goal, and then ultimately got the win.
You got that tying goal. It wasn't quite as early in the second half, but it was very soon after the second half had started. Just talk about that play. It looked like Michelle put a hard shot on goal, and Lexi was right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you need. I mean, the game was incredibly scrappy, right, from start to finish. Until we got possession of the ball and got things under control, it was just a lot of first balls, second balls, 50-50s, and it was nice that one dropped. And we obviously had multiple other chances that we probably could have and maybe should have buried, but just a heads-up play, organized there, ready to pounce, and obviously got the goal.
Then just take us through the winning goal. Obviously, it felt like, at least from my vantage point, you were on the front foot prior to that, but it's a tie game. You never know. Just talk about getting that goal with a little under 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, I mean, the way that you just never know the way the ball is going to bounce. I mean, it would drop in their favor at times, but no, we were definitely on the front foot. We'd had 2 or 3 big chances and a couple of one-on-ones, big saves from the goalkeeper going into that moment. And so, yeah, I couldn't tell if our player got the end of it or Toledo's did, but either way, the ball was put in the right area at the right time and competed for the ball, and it went in. So sometimes you need a little slice of luck.
You're now 2-0 in Mid-American Conference play. Obviously, it's your first year with the team in the first year. And then, Mac, what have you made of the conference so far, just in terms of the game, how the games play out?
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different games and 2 very different opponents. I think, Ball State, very impressive team as well. They wanted to play a little bit. They respected us, and just different. Today was just scrappy, and I mean, you guys probably all saw. And I think for me, I'd like to see us kind of control that chaos a little bit better. And try and avoid a little bit of that, because that doesn't play well into our game. And unfortunately, it kind of brings back some memories and for them as well of how it used to be. And we just want to get it settled. We want to get it under control and play our game, because I think that plays against us. So, but yeah, Mac, I mean, everyone's good, right? You can't drop points, and so 1-0 down after 2 minutes, you're already panicking a little bit. But no, I mean, proud of the goals, and I knew they had it in them to come back and get a result.
Today was also senior day as well.
Yeah.
And it's your first season. It's a good small group of seniors, and you've gotten to know them over the off season and
Sure.
into this season. What can you kind of just say about this group of seniors that are?
Yeah, I mean, 4 incredible humans. I mean, all 4 of them. I mean, Jaden Bay's incredibly lovely human being, works hard every single day, gives everything for her team. The same can be said about Taylor Kenner, always has a smile on her face, and just great teammates. And, Jaden Frigerio, kind of like the heartbeat from a social standpoint for our team, right? I think everyone knows her. She's at everything. And then obviously Isabel, she's our captain. I mean, there's not enough words that can be said about what she means to this program. Arguably one of the best players I've ever coached. I think she is somebody that she does a lot of things that people just expect of her at this point, which are not easy things to do, and maybe doesn't get the praise that she deserves. But absolutely wonderful human being, and couldn't think of a better captain than Isabel Gilmore.
How much credit do you give to a defense, especially Gilmore Green, Butera, that played the whole game in the game that you mentioned was so chaotic and whatever? How much do you think?
I think for them, I give them credit because this was a very different game than we've probably experienced. this season, because like we've managed to have control in most games and control a lot of the chaos. So that's a testament to Toledo to muddy up the game, make things difficult. Like winning, if they're not winning the first, they're there for the seconds. They got a lot of big bodies on the field as well that are able to protect it, hold up the ball and put it into dangerous areas. And so yeah, but I mean, testament to the defenders. I mean, their ability to read those 50-50 balls and flicks and all the things that came with it, like, and they didn't stop fighting until the end. There's a couple of nervy moments in the end, but I mean, that's going to happen, right? When you're 2-1 up and a few seconds left on the clock, and nervy moments, or squeaky bum time as we call it in England.
Any other questions?
Isabel Gilmore, you mentioned her earlier. I know she's like the star senior and the captain.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the dynamic's going to be like next year without her and like her not being here?
Yeah, I mean, it's like those are our problems, right, as coaches that we gotta solve. Yeah, I mean, I think the best compliment I can give Isabel Gilmore is she's irreplaceable. I don't think we're going to find another Isabel Gilmore. So it's, it may be a change of philosophy, change of style, change of personnel, different type of player there. But yeah, irreplaceable talent on the field and as well as a captain. So yeah, it'll be, I mean, we've definitely got talent on the team that, as you can see, like we're a very young team. I mean, seven of our starters today were underclassmen. And that's been kind of a routine thing through the season. So I've got a lot of faith in the younger players, and I think they'll continue to develop as well. And if it's not one player replacing Isabel, maybe it's a collective.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.